Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. Do the same with the Grizzly Gentleman, 10% off at checkout on your fantastic beard products. Or you could shop via the TCG Player affiliate link in the description down below to help support the show. And last but of course not least, you can go to Grey Viking Games with the affiliate link below to pillage some sweet arena codes. What is up, Planeswalkers? Theric6 back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena. And I totally forgot that I changed my camera settings. Gonna go properties real quick. Gonna go ahead and do a configure video, and we're gonna go ahead and do defaults. There we go. Everything's fine except I'm super dark. Super in the dark. All right, whatever. I don't care. Playing some Magic the Gathering. Today we're playing a Temur kick deck. I just like a lot of the kicker cards, and I never actually put these two together, so that's what we're doing. This deck essentially just combines the Dominaria cards with the Zendikar Rising cards. I think, for what it's worth, I think it's more Zendikar cards. Actually, it looks like it's a relatively even mix. These are the cards that have kicker that were worth considering, that I just didn't have make the cut. And the point of the game is just to get value out of kicking things. We're going to go into normal play mode with this. Boop. And we'll see what we can do here. I recorded Monday's, or I guess tomorrow's, EDH video. I'm hoping that the audio is fine. I went through it and it looked fine. Or it sounded fine, I guess. But, like, my gain? I didn't change my gain, but it, like, is louder now? I don't really know. Ow! Ow, I hurt my leg. I don't really know what that's all about. Seems fine. I can play this on turn 2 if need be. So here, I think I want to just play the throne and put a counter on the throne. Next one I can potentially cast something for 4, which would be most likely the Roost of Drakes. We see our opponent on a Shimmer. Not sure what they're doing exactly. And I will... This kicker's for 5. No, I will go ahead and kick this. Next turn, potentially just Roil something. Oh, they're in Temur as well. Okay. Paradise Druid. Can't Roil it, unfortunately. Go ahead and play this tapped. Now, I could just cast this, but I'd rather get the kicker off. I will attack them for 2. And we just end here. So we get a little bit of removal. Got some ways to get cards back. Oh, it's a combo deck. I guess I lose because my opponent decided to play a top deck in play mode. I'm sad. Hop back in. Hopefully we paired up against another meme deck in this game mode, but you know, it is what it is. I feel like I'm too dark. Not. I meant lighting wise, but maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm fine. And I could also always just like pull this baby out. Look, it's a mini light. Do like one of these. Just blow. Oh, okay, that was too much. And this even has a filter on it. All right, how bad is it with the filter? I'm closing my eyes for this. Oh, that's blinding, even with my eyes closed. Didn't like that. I do like this hand, though. Early Vine Geckos are a welcome sight. Get to play a cute little Vine Gecko. Oh gosh, it's mono red. So my Vine Gecko is probably going to die. Does that mean I want to play Elfhame Druid instead? I can play Elfhame Druid and then Verazol for 2, which would give me a 4/4. Sure, let's do that. See if my Druid survives. Okay, Emissary. Fair and balanced. And my Druid dies. Yeah. My opponent played 3 cards. On turn 2. No, it's great. It's great. I can Vine Gecko here. Then I can cast this on turn 4 kicked, but I don't get anything back. Maybe it's better to just cast this as a 3/3? Okay, so we have a 3/3 here. We can also just Embercleave me. Alright, cool. We're not getting Embercleaved, so that's nice. Okay, they didn't attack. Also quite nice. Here... I'll play out the Vine Gecko and play this tapped. So I assume that they didn't have Embercleave last turn. Because I feel like it's always correct to just attack first. Does this kill my Verazol?
I know,
Look, yep, sure does.
I am hot, aren't I? Stop, drop, and roll won't help you, buddy.
I'm not gonna block. I have 6 mana. This is 6. No, I don't actually have 6 mana. Because it's 7 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because it only discounts once. I don't have any kick spells. First kick spell you cast. I guess there's still a reason to do this, which is that I get a counter on this, so it's a little larger. And I will kill the Chandra. Or kill a Bowmaker, either way, I guess.
This was a waste of my time.
It's honestly, like, it's possible that when I play these jank decks in normal play, I should maybe just, like, pause the video until I find an actual good, like, deck to play against. Alright, our Sproutling dies. 4, 6, 7. So we go to 3.
Ugh, don't you hate that burnt hair smell?
Oh, we go to 1. I can't do basic math. So I can play this. This just spell... I mean, I die to this. I could kill it. I kill this. Whatever. It doesn't matter. No, I should note. This is not... I'm not expecting to win all of the games I play. I'm just expecting to play against decks that aren't tier 1 decks. I guess technically those decks... I don't know about Neoform, but I think that iteration of Mono Red is technically tier 2. Could be wrong. Either way, I'm not playing a meta deck. Not even close. Bum, bum, bum. ZA Custom 05. I like the idea of this deck, but I think it's too slow. Oh, yeah, especially considering they're a Giganta, most likely aggro deck. I will keep this. I will get rid of this. Play this tapped. Yep, it's a Giganta aggro deck. The thing is, like, if this lives, I can play this next turn. It'd be very strong. I'm gonna go for the stronger play. But I'd be able to play this on 3. Making this bigger. Nope, it's gonna die. What's the point of playing top, like, decks in play mode? I just don't understand. Does it always look like my eyes are closed to you all? I feel like I have very, like, not squinty eyes. Cause like, just like closed looking eyes. I feel like my eyes just look closed constantly. I'm not gonna block. I could, but okay. Okay then. So instead, so I could kill it, but I think I would rather blink of an eye it, because I can kick this. So I'll do this and pass the turn. Don't like being at 6. I have a way to gain life in this deck, right? Alright, so in response to that, I'll kick this, put it back in his hands. I do not have a way to gain life in this version. So that's awkward. Go away! Ooh, another Vine Gecko. Next turn I can actually play Vine Gecko and kick a Roost of Drakes. That'd be pretty dope. Cool. Okay. So I play the Throne. I tap this for green. I tap this for colorless. I play the Vine Gecko. I cast a kicked Roost of Drakes, growing my Vine Geckos. Then I attack with this one because I need to close out the game before they can kill me. If they have a way to give trample, I'm dead anyway because I think I'm just going to be blocking with this. Maybe I should have, like, we'll talk about it during the actual, like, deck talk. But I have an idea to make this deck more reasonable. Oh, trample, yay. Okay, so I'm double blocking. And I'm... Okay, I'm still not... 5... No, I'm dead. I just wanted to play a meme deck. You know what? If I'm gonna face these decks, I might as well go into ranked. Stork ranked. Team a kicking. Then at least like I'm only gonna play against people in my rank, as opposed to like people in diamond and stuff. Because I think right now I'm just gold. Because I haven't climbed. Yeah, I'm in gold. Snap feather. Still have hand, but I'll keep it. This on turn 2, turn 3, probably end up using this to kill something. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and kill that. Is this instant speed? It's a sorcery. Fudge. Well, I don't want to die. I'm gonna kill that. I would like another land. I did keep a 3-lander. I'd like another one so I can play this Roost of Drakes. So they're looking for a creature, I assume? Okay. Ow. Didn't get a land. I guess I'm just going to play this for 3. That's just rude. Are they really slow rolling me? I can't not leave up the... Oh wait, they could just take this from me. Never mind, I should have attacked. I was waiting to die. Oh my gosh, I'm not dead yet. I mean, I can cast this to, I guess, scry to... Draw 2, yeah. That's the only thing I can really do. I guess they could just have a creature with haste. So maybe it is still correct to just attack here. I'm still alive. Very badly wounded. Gonna die to top deck burn. Gonna die to top deck burn. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die to top deck burn. All around me are familiar faces. I was like, oh yeah, cool cards that I really like. I like kicker cards. There are some cool kicker cards. I'm gonna make a kicker deck and play some kicker cards. I'm gonna fight nothing but decks that burn my face into oblivion. I played against a combo deck. I mean, technically I played against multiple combo decks, actually. We're keeping this hand. I got Druid, Grow, Hallar. Hallar? Why don't we have a Rug or a Temur? Actually, I wonder what the good, like, the good kicker cards are in Commander. We have a black sack deck. Just black aggro. Just normal black aggro. That's all. Oh, I can play 1, 2. I can actually just kick this next turn. Okay, yeah, I think I would. Well, I could kick it, or I could play 2 druids. Never. Well, I guess we see what we get to do. We either kick, grow, or we play 2 druids. That's fine. That's fine. I think I'm gonna kick row. I forgot to put basics in the deck. Totally forgot to put basics in the deck, dude. The deck can have basics. I just forgot. During deck building, I forgot to put basics in. Oh my god, dude. The deck doesn't have a lot of color requirements. It can absolutely deal with getting basics. I'm so trash, dude. I'm so trash. I mean, whatever. We're actually just gonna call this done here, I suppose. I'm so very disappointed. So, okay. We got 4 Roost of Drakes. This is kind of the linchpin that holds the deck together. You can get this down on turn 1, and then, you know, continue in the game. You get just random Drakes and stuff to help you to attack or block. And, of course, you can pay total for it. You can kick it to get a Drake as it comes in, which is quite nice. 2 Blink of an Eye as pseudo removal. You could also do into the Royal. They're both literally the same card. I just chose Blink of an Eye because the art is horrifying. It slows things down, but importantly, it draws you a card. Roil Eruption is great at dealing damage, and what's really nice is that it can deal damage to your opponent's face as well, so it's not just like a removal spell. You can actually hit your opponent's face. Elfhame Druid is nice to kick things with. Vine Gecko is another linchpin. Going like turn 1 Roost into turn 2 Gecko into turn 3 kicking something is very helpful. It's very strong. You get you make your Vine Gecko bigger. You get the kick, whatever, and you get your Drake. Just generally a decent bear. Verazol is generally quite nice when you have kicker, but I realize that it works a lot better with something like Vastwood Surge. Which is what I had in a previous iteration where I just played the blue-green version, the blue-green cards, and I didn't play any of the red cards. That said, I do think the red cards are worth it. I just think I went about the deck wrong. I think the way I went about this deck wrong is that I tried to make it like a more like proactive kicker deck when I should have been a more reactive kicker deck, I think. Coralhelm Chronicler allows us to, when ETBs get a kicker card from our the top 5, and that's very good. It's like card advantage and stuff, and it blocks. And I think we actually I made a mistake of not playing more of this card. 2 Fight with Fire, I was like, oh, I mean, this is fine. It can like be a decent finisher, but I think that you just want Roil Eruption as your main finisher. This costs a total of what 7, 9. Sure, it's 10 divided, but this only costs you 7, right? And it's, you know, since it's a little easier, you can just double it with this. Doubling this obviously is like nuts, but I think that it's just better to have like this and then another efficient removal down here, which we'll talk about in a second. Grow from the Ashes, you can kick it, But I do think that Vastwood Surge is probably going to be a little bit better. I also just need a better mana base. I messed up. This is the basic starting point I had, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna add basics later. I didn't. Murasa Sproutling allows us to just get kicked cards or kicker cards back from the graveyard. Very helpful. Hallar, it's a win con. You cast kicks things, you make Hallar bigger, and then Hallar hits things. It's nice. Inscription of Insight is just general value, being able to either bounce things, scry and draw, or make a big dude. You never make the big dude unless you're kicking this card. And then Territorial Allosaurus is another, oh my god, I just realized he's eating mushrooms. Whatever. It's another, like, removal spell, but I'm not sure it's necessarily, I'm not sure it would be needed. So if I were to make the deck different, we're going to go ahead and clone this. If I were to make the deck different, first and foremost, I think I cut these, and I think I cut this. I think I'm going to cut those, and maybe all of the Territorial Allosauruses? Maybe just one for right now. So then what I want to do, I actually do want the Shivan Fires back. I didn't like the idea of Shivan Fire because I was like, I would rather just have something that can also go face. The important bit is that in this metagame, you need the Shivan Fires. Cinderclasm is also quite decent as a true sideboard card if you are trying to like do a sideboard card, which you frankly probably shouldn't be. And then you might want the Lull Mage's Familiar because it is a way to gain you life. It's a decently sized card, right? The fact that it's just, you know, a 3-mana 2/4 isn't awful. It gives you mana, which is nice for casting kicked things, and then of course when you cast kick things, you get value. And then we chuck this in. Okay. So if we're doing this, right, we want the Shivan Fire at least at a 3. So we have these as removal. I did want at least 3 of the Coralhelm Chroniclers, although at this point the issue becomes how many cards do we have with kicker? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, even if it's like multiplied. I don't know. So we're at 61 here, but we do actually want an additional land. I think we do want the deck to be on 24. So if I were to end up getting rid of things, let me just double check. 2, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 20. With just 20, 20 is 30%. That should actually be fine. The issue is that if I were to cut cards, it would probably be Territorial Allosaurus, which would drop the number lower. Or maybe you even just drop Hallar to be 2 instead. Should drop Hallar down by 1. And then I mean, the entire reason to play this deck is to put Hallar and Verazol together. But the blue parts of the deck are just better, I think. Let's just cut one of those, I guess. And then we actually, like, need basics. And I think you can probably get rid of a Triome, get rid of a single Hinterland Harbor. You want like a minimum of 5 basics if possible. So I think I'm going to drop the throne down a little bit more. Drop this down to 3. I think that's maybe fine. Who knows? You know what? Screw it. Let's play a game. Let's play a game with the new deck. This timestamps are going to be weird. This one is a sure. I don't like that I don't have any blue, but we do have double Elfhame Druid. Do I want to play Rootbound Crag first? I guess we're like just as likely to get a land that needs to have a mountain down. Yeah, so that doesn't matter. Play this, then play my Harbor tap next turn. This might be dying, that's fine. I can play the other one. This is going to be tapped anyway. Interesting. Do I still play the Elfhame Druid? Do I play the Elfhame Druid or do I play the Vine Gecko? I'm gonna play the Vine Gecko. I don't know if it matters. I'm pretty sure they're both, like, either way they would die. Oh, well, this one didn't die at instant speed. Oh. Isn't that cool? I don't have double blue. I hate myself. Yeah, screw it, I'll just play it. I don't like that. I got rid of my bounce spell. Oh no, I still have Inscription of Insight, I guess. Play Chronicler. Get that inscription. Play this and this. And pass turn. I should have enough to kick this, but I don't have enough blue. I don't have nearly enough blue.
The best thing about zombies is their adoring obedience.
I can get it back with this.
Sorry for your loss.
They didn't attack. Makes a lot of sense. Alright, it gets gone again. Fudge. Alright. I'll go ahead and pass. Yep,
I have no interest in fighting.
Guess I should have kept the land. Really? I assume they have to be playing another creature, right? Specifically another Obliterator. Yikes. They can't cast that because they don't have the black mana to it. Okay.
Payback is coming. I'm a survivor.
I'm not gonna give up, I'm a survivor. Keep on surviving. That's not great for me. The lesson here, kids, is never have fun. I just want a queue where I can play jank against jank. Well, that's the deck. Whatever. I have a PO box. Send me nonsense jank, and I'll open the jank. I'd like to thank my lovely patrons, especially Fogwind, Malik, and Balater, for the continued support. If you'd like to join them and support the show, you find links in the description down below. Until next time, I will be one.